Thanksgiving. Turkeys, family dinners, parades, and gratitude. It's a holiday where we come together and give thanks. But, lurking beneath the warm glow of this beloved holiday, there are bizarre, unsettling, and downright dark traditions that most people have never heard of. Today, we're diving deep into the strangest and darkest Thanksgiving traditions and stories from around the world. Get ready to discover the secrets you never knew about Thanksgiving, if you dare. Thanksgiving might seem an unlikely time for ghost stories, but believe it or not, some families carry on a spooky Thanksgiving tradition by gathering around the fire to share tales of ghostly encounters. You might think ghost stories are more suited for Halloween, but in colonial times, winter holidays were seen as a time to remember the past, including the dead. In Puritan New England, many people believed that ghosts were closer than ever during the harvest season. So, as families gathered to celebrate Thanksgiving, they also shared eerie stories to remind each other of the thin line between life and death. We all know about the tradition of pardoning a turkey each year, but there's a much darker side to our feathered friend. In certain parts of rural America, turkeys are believed to carry the spirits of the dead. Some indigenous folklore teaches that turkeys embody spirits who have passed on, and killing a turkey on Thanksgiving might disturb these spirits. Some Native American tribes viewed turkeys with both respect and caution, believing they could act as protectors of the land, or, in the wrong circumstances, bring about bad luck. In certain traditions, if you killed a turkey inappropriately, you risked offending the animal's spirit. So next time you see a turkey, think twice. It might just be carrying a message from beyond. Thanksgiving's roots reach back to ancient harvest festivals, and while the Pilgrims celebrated a peaceful feast in 1621, not all harvest celebrations were so friendly. In ancient civilizations, from the Aztecs to the Celts, Thanksgiving festivals sometimes included gruesome rituals and even sacrifices. For example, the Aztecs held massive harvest ceremonies, where they offered blood sacrifices to ensure fertile land and bountiful crops. While this might sound shocking, many cultures held similar beliefs that sacrifices, whether animal or human, were necessary to honor the earth. Though we don't celebrate Thanksgiving this way today, remnants of these ancient practices linger in our own strange traditions. It might surprise you to learn that cranberries have a bizarre superstition of their own. In New England, the heart of cranberry country, there are legends about cursed cranberry bogs. Some people believe that certain bogs are haunted by the spirits of farmers who met untimely deaths. According to these legends, anyone who disrespects the bog by littering or failing to honor its importance might find themselves plagued by nightmares. Or even worse, the next time you scoop a spoonful of cranberry sauce onto your plate, remember, these tiny berries might just come with a dark history. We're all familiar with the story of the first Thanksgiving in 1621. But did you know that some earlier gatherings involved disease, loss, and fear? In 1619, a devastating plague swept through Native American villages along the New England coast, wiping out entire communities. When the Pilgrims arrived 2 years later, they found abandoned villages and fertile land left behind by the victims of this unknown plague. While they gave thanks for their survival, the first Pilgrims knew they were settling on land where thousands had recently died. Some historians believe this dark backdrop adds an eerie edge to the otherwise happy Thanksgiving story we know today. Did you know that in the early days of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, there were fears that it might bring bad luck? In 1927, some people believed the oversized balloons and costumes might summon dark spirits because they mimicked certain European traditions meant to ward off evil spirits. To some superstitious folks, these enormous floating figures weren't symbols of fun, but ominous omens. They feared that if any balloon escaped or deflated, it would bring bad luck to the coming winter. While we now see the parade as lighthearted fun, these early fears make you wonder, what if the superstitions were right? So, next time you gather around the table to celebrate Thanksgiving, remember that it isn't all cozy dinners and parades. This holiday has its own share of secrets, dark histories, and strange superstitions lurking in the shadows. Do these eerie stories change the way you see Thanksgiving? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching the darkest Thanksgiving traditions you never knew about on The Bizarre. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on another journey into the strange and unexplained. Happy Thanksgiving, and beware the shadows.